precarious future. Will you be there with me by my side, my girl, my shoulder? Who's to say who calculates, not me? I'm no computer.
Okay, so before we get started, just a couple of things to say. These chords are the correct chords, or they're just jazzy versions. In the original recordings, he detunes his guitar by 3 semitones, and he's strumming, obviously. So a very different vibe. I just played semi-breathes or whole notes just to show you that the chords can work and put some effects on the guitar just so it sat nicely in the mix. But for the lesson, we're going to just be playing clean channel with a little touch of reverb, and going to be using my fingers here. And as I said, I'll show you some more jazzy kind of comp to rhythm as we go through the lesson. So enough talk, let's start breaking it down. So starting here on the 4th fret, we're using the A shape, so rooting on the A string for a D flat major 7, middle 4 strings. And we're going to go 6th fret for an E flat 9. And then we're going to bar the first 3 strings in the 6th fret, and now we're rooting on the D string now. So we're going to get our root note on the 4th fret there, which is a G flat, and we're plucking the 1, 2, 3, and 4 strings. So that's a G flat major 7. If you struggle with that bar, I've got an alternative, which I'll come to in a sec. But for the 4th chord, to finish that line off, we're going to go back to the 4th fret root, not a D flat major 7, but a D flat major 9. Middle 4 string. So every chord is played for a bar. We're in 4/4. Before we go to the second line, then let's look at an alternative. The reason I like this is because the tonal quality suits the other chords. The kind of traditional, stereotypical major 7 shape would be this, right? But you can hear it's really muddy. It kind of sticks out in relation to the other chords. So if you don't like the bar, I'd suggest going with this 1, 2, 3, 4, and now the pinky is going to play the root note, so you can play that instead. I'm just going to go with this because I think it sounds better. Okay, so second line starts the same as the first, so we're D flat major 7, then we're going to go to E flat 9, and now instead of that G flat major 7, we're going to go to a D major 9 and slide that back to the D flat major 9. Okay, so let me play through those 2 lines with a count. In fact, I'll put the rhythm on as well. Yep, and that's going to give you 95% of the song, because all we need to look at after that is the bridge. Okay, so starting on the D flat major 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Second line, back to the D flat major 7, 2, 3, 4. Then we change, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so for that rhythm, I'm just plucking on the 1, hitting on the 2 and the 4. 1, 2, and. Okay, so plucking on the 1 and the end of the 2, slapping on the 2 and the 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. 1, 2, and 3, 4. Okay, so as I said, that is 95% of the song. Those parts just repeat round and round until we get to the bridge. So we've got some interesting stuff going on here, and I'll go into a little bit of theory to explain what's happening as well with the chords. I think it's quite a good song to kind of learn from as well. First chord in the bridge is going to be a D flat major. Okay. And then what's happening is he's going to play the same chord for 3 bars, but there's just one note that's going to change, and that note is going to be so on the G string. So what we're playing at the moment is actually the octave of the root, okay? And if we go behind or back one from the A, that's going to give you the major 7, which is why we see now we get the triangle shape. And then if you go back one behind that, now you go into the bar, that's the flat 7. So that gives you the dominant 7 shape. So let me play it and you'll hear the sound. So major, D flat major, to D flat major 7, to D flat dominant 7, and then we go to our G flat major 7. Then we're going to go up here on the 9th fret for an F sharp minor 7 for a bar, and then we go to the F minor 7, which is split with B flat minor 7. Okay, I'll go through the timing in a sec. Then we kind of finishing up. Last 2 chords are going to be your E flat 9, and then we're going to finish on the D major 9, and then brings you back into the turnaround on the 1 there. Okay, so first line, bar of D major 7, D flat major 7, a bar of D flat major 7, a bar of D dominant 7, and then a bar of G flat major 7, and then we're going to have a bar of F sharp minor 7, and then a split bar. So let me play with the count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, 4. So a little push there to the B flat minor 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if you want to finish it there, but the turnaround will be back to the major 7 there. Okay, so let's wrap it up there. Hopefully everything made sense. If you have any questions, as always, guys, just leave a comment and I'll get back to you. I want to give a quick shout out to everyone that supports me over on Patreon. We actually went past 1,000 active members at the end of last year, so that's absolutely fantastic. And we'll finish it up there. So hopefully I'll see you again soon. Take care.